we are going to study the relation between E electric field and the distance in case of a spherical shell or that is a metallic sphere. When we are coming from infinity towards the center of the sphere, the electric field keeps on changing up to the center. So we will travel from infinity to center or center to infinity. How electric field changes, that can be represented very beautifully in a graph. So I will make a graph. On the x-axis we take the distance r, and on the y-axis we take it E, and we take help of these three relations which we have already derived. That is electric field outside, on the surface, and we have done that on the surface it is maximum and inside it is 0. Even if we just move inside, outside it is maximum, inside it is 0. Okay, how it is represented? Inside it is 0. Then when we come here, this one is at this point, this is condition 1, this is condition 2, and right from here condition 3 start up to center condition 3, this remains. Now how do we represent it? Here this is E1, this is E2, and from this to this E3. See, I go backward from center up to the distance r, electric field always remain 0. So I will put it this way: if this is the distance r, there must be some place, this place, this is distance r, this is 0, center to r, and then outside, this is what? Outside, and this is inside. Okay, this is certain value of electric field. Let us say it can go up to a certain maximum value. Now inside, when I move, I find the electric field is 0 in height, 0 in height, 0 in height, this, and this situation goes up to r. So I join all these points and find that I get a straight line over here. Just it is visible, so I am making it on top of this, otherwise it is along this line. So this is E0 inside. Then suddenly at r we find E has come to the maximum value, E maximum, and that is here. So after this I get this point. Just after this is inside, this is outside. To maintain the continuity, I draw this line. Otherwise, this line does not mean anything, because at one point we cannot have more than one values. So in fact, this line should not be there. This is one point and this is the next point. Okay. Now after this is on the surface. After that we have come to outside, and outside 4 is constant, pi is constant, this is constant, this is constant. E is proportionate to r square. So E is proportionate to r square. In mathematics we have a shape for this, and that shape is this. So E goes on decreasing when the r is increasing. So this is E proportionate to 1 upon r square. Here E is equal to 0, and here E is maximum. So remember this shape, and I am going to give you 6 diagrams like this, or at least 4 diagrams, not 6 but 4 diagrams like this. 2 diagrams for electric field, 2 diagrams for potential, and every diagram you have to remember what is the difference between the different diagrams and what is their representation. In this, what does it represent? Inside the shell, electric field is 0. Outside the shell, it is 1 upon r square, and it is maximum at the surface. So remember this, certain things, that this line is basically nothing. So you can make it dash, you can make it continuous, just remember. And this line, never make it parallel to this, because the r goes on increasing, E goes on decreasing, r will go to infinity, then only E will be 0. So this line will never touch this. E is never 0. And r, it may go to infinity, but these two will never be parallel. So remember, this will always have certain slope as if it is approaching 0. But in our diagram, it will never approach 0, because theoretically, only this will approach 0 when this is infinity. So we leave it like this. So this is our diagram for electric field versus distance, and for this particular case. You know, in competitive exams, they will give you 4 diagrams and 1 situation. Find out potential distance graph for a solid sphere of shell, and they will give you 4. This will be one of them. So you can't do it unless you remember the situation for which this graph is. So remember these two, make it by heart. This we have done electric field due to a shell at different locations. Now in the next lecture, we will start the same thing, electric field due to a sphere of charge. You know, 3 lectures before I told you there can be 2 distributions. One is shell, one is full sphere. We have done all 3 conditions for shell. Now we will do all 3 conditions for a full sphere of charge. And that will be equally interesting. That will also make one diagram like this. Thank you.